and Ben Talk Hockey presented by Axel Watches. And today we are interviewing Brayden Schmitt from the Blainville-Boisbrand Armada of the QMJHL. Last year in 34 games, he put up 2 assists and he is draft eligible for 2021-22 draft. So Brayden, how are you doing?
Doing great. How are you?
We're good. Max, how are you doing?
Awesome.
All right, that's great. So we have a game today, and it is going to be if we can name all the Stanley Cup champions, the finalists, and the Conn Smythe winners from since 2021 down to wherever we can go. We only have 8 minutes to do it, so not a lot of time, but we'll try to get through as much as we can. So what's going to happen is, Brayden, when you're going to go first, you're going to say who won the Stanley Cup, who got second, and then who won the Conn Smythe, and then I'll type them in, and it'll register as the right answer. Let's say, let's just put in like Oilers, it's going to come up multiple times, so we might not need to repeat sometimes. But yeah, that's basically how it's going to go. All right, so Brayden, you got 2021 recent.
Tampa Bay Lightning. Oh man, I'm blanking.
All right, who got second?
Oh, I'm blanking right now. Can I do the Conn Smythe?
Yeah.
Fleury.
No, that is not the Conn Smythe winner from the past year. All right, so we'll hold on to that. Max, you got 2019, so Tampa won the cup. Who got second?
They beat Dallas, right?
Yes.
I have no idea who won the Conn Smythe.
All right, so I go with 2019, and that is the St. Louis Blues. We got Bruins. Sorry, Max, they got second, and O'Reilly got the Conn Smythe. All right, Brayden, you got 2018, the inaugural season of the Golden Knights.
I'm gonna go. I'm not sure. I'm just gonna take a guess. I know Knights got second.
All right.
I will go. I'll go Dallas.
No, they did not get or win the cup. They won the cup last in 1999. Do you think you know who the Conn Smythe winner was?
Nope, because I'm probably guessing it's from the winning team.
All right. We'll move on. So, Max, you get 2016-17.
Oh man. Penguins, right?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, the Penguins. Who got second?
Sharks?
Sharks got second the first time.
I have no idea who won the Conn Smythe again.
All right. So who the Conn Smythe is?
Right, yeah.
Who?
Maybe Crosby. I don't know.
Yeah, it was Crosby for both. Well, that fills up my square, so I'll go next. Chicago got that one.
Oh, yeah.
And I would assume it would be Patrick Kane. No, would it be Duncan Keith? Yeah, it's Duncan Keith. All right. Brayden, we got 13-14. That's a tough year.
I'll go the Kings.
Yeah, that's right. The Stanley Cup finalist. Tough year for my team. Really close. I was my NHL team made it to the finals. About out.
The Kings. I'll go Blue Jackets.
No, they didn't. Do you think you know who got the Conn Smythe?
Drew Doughty.
What Anyone know how to spell his name?
Doughty.
No, then it wasn't Drew Doughty. All right. So I guess we will move on. Max, you got 13. The 12-13 season's filled up, so you can get 11-12. So that's when the Kings won again. So who do you think got?
Oh. Oh my God. Wait, was it the Rangers?
No, that was the
year.
answer that Brayden was looking for when he did the first game.
Did Quick win it? The Conn Smythe?
Yeah, he actually won that game. Quick. I mean, if I were to guess, I think it would be the Devils. I was right. All right, so I go next. So Boston, Max, was your team when they won the cup?
They win.
So Brayden, if you don't know, I'm a big Rangers fan. Max is a big Bruins fan.
I'm with the Bruins too.
Oh yeah.
Bruins fan? Nice. Yeah. Nice. So 2011, y'all partied hard when they won the cup, and they beat out the Canucks as they bullied them in 7 games. And who won the Conn Smythe? Was it?
I got a poster of him right behind me.
What?
I got a poster of the guy who won the Conn Smythe that year right behind me.
No, not Tuca. No, he was a rookie. No. No, it's not Luch. Does anyone know who it is?
Yeah, I think I'm pretty sure I know.
Max, do you know who it is?
It says on the poster behind me.
I can't see it.
Well, I'm not trying to show you. Do you want me to show you?
Yeah, I kind of don't really know.
I don't know if you guys can see it from here. Can you see that?
Thomas.
Yeah, that's who I thought it was.
Thomas.
Yeah.
Oh God, I forgot he was even in the league at that point. I thought he was like. All right, Brayden, you got the first.
07?
You got the first Blackhawks.
I
actually don't know who they beat out in that round.
It's got to be an East team.
No, it's an East team, but like.
I forgot. I don't know what team.
Which teams were good?
I don't think it's Detroit because Detroit, I'm pretty sure, won in 08 right before the Penguins.
I think so.
Yeah, they won in 08 before the Penguins. Wow, even I don't know that. I know the rest. Like, I know from, like, 2021 down to, like, there. Like,
you do.
I don't.
I'll just go Detroit.
No, the Red Wings were finalists in 09 and won in 08.
5 seconds.
Oh, no, we have 45. Yeah. Well, I guess we can double back. So, Max, who do you think won in 2021? Got second. And Conn Smythe.
Oh, Canadians, right?
Yeah.
I think Price should have won the Vezina. Not Conn Smythe.
Who won the Conn Smythe, actually?
It wasn't Vasilevsky, was it? I have no idea how to spell that last name.
Yeah, I don't know.
Russians got long names. I think.
Point?
Maybe I think it was a point.
I think got it in 19. Well, we got around a 48. Not terribly good.
It wasn't.
So it was
Vasilevsky.
Justin Williams got the Conn Smythe in 2014. Yeah, so Vasilevsky got it in 21. We missed that. Brayden, you missed the Washington Capitals. They won in 20.
Oh yeah.
With Ovechkin getting.
I completely forgot about that 2018 one.
Yeah, I blanked.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean it was back then. It was big because I think it was that time when the Golden Knights. Yeah, it was the first year of the Golden Knights. So.
Yeah.
Like we were all thinking, everyone was cheering for them. They had like no enemies. Everyone was friends.
Yeah.
And no one likes the Golden Knights because they're all spoiled, very spoiled.
So, as a Bruins fan, are there any like defensemen on the team you model yourself after?
Well, I used to model my game after Krug, but now that he's gone, I'd have to say McAvoy.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, that's one of the first. That's one of the many questions we'll be asking. So yeah, that's just the first part of the interview, and now the next part. So, like we said, style of defense that you play, who you model after. Why do you model yourself or why do you model yourself after Torrey Krug?
Well, he's a D, but he's also a two-way defenseman, and I'm trying to play sort of that sort of type of game, two-way, get involved in the offense, but still be able to shut down on defense too, and also physical for my size.
Yeah, that's really important, especially as a defender.
So, how early on did you know you wanted to play juniors, and what was it like being drafted in your entry draft?
Well, going into the midget year before the draft, I always thought about playing in junior. I never really thought about school. So I'd always just put my mind to getting drafted. And then when it finally happened, it was surreal. I couldn't imagine going to any place better right now. I didn't know going into it, but now I can say that this probably would have been the best place for me anyways. And I'm really happy to be drafted here.
That's awesome. Yeah.
Yeah. And where is Blainville-Boisbrand, if that's like the town or
Yep.
city of where it is? And just like how is it there, and how's like the hospitality of everyone there, and how big of Armada fans are the town?
Well, the town's, I'd say 30 minutes outside of Montreal. So right there, you got Laval Rockets, the Canadians, and our team. But the fans don't really like push us aside because we're lower than all of them. At the games, even at tryouts, there was a lot of fans there, and our first preseason home game will be this Saturday too. So there will probably be quite a bit of fans there now.
Awesome. Who are you guys gonna play?
Valdor.
All right. Yeah. I heard they're a pretty strong team.
Yeah, it should be pretty good.
Yeah. All right, Max. What's your next point?
Yeah. So, growing up, what was the Canada hockey experience like? Did you learn a lot from playing like in youth hockey, and how did that help your success?
Yeah, youth hockey was a big thing, but in midget, I had to move over to Pictou County to play because there's no major midget team in Truro. And the Canada tryout was amazing. Even though it was online, I still learned a lot through the coaches and through the lessons, and it worked out pretty good.
Yeah. How did the trial work if it was online, actually?
Well, I don't think there was an actual tryout. I think it was like kind of a get to know, and then they just watch you throughout the year to pick the team.
Got it. Well, I mean, that's cool. It's just like extensive scouting, basically.
Yeah.
It's not like you come over and, oh, you have like a bad day. It's like they see you throughout the year. I think that's like how they should be picking their teams, honestly, more than like a
Yeah.
trial. Because, like, let's say the tryout's like all the way in like British Columbia, and you have to fly like at the last minute to go there. So you're going to be tired.
Yeah, that's true.
Time difference is annoying. So it's not going to be very enjoyable. Um, versus like the coaches just watching you like the entire year, playing in the queue, and they see, oh, you have like these great skills, and oh, you need to work on some of these. This is what we decide.
Yeah.
I'd much rather prefer that. What do you think to that?
Yeah, that's a good idea. I think it should be like that. You get to see a lot longer period other than maybe just 7 days of someone practicing, playing games. Like you said, everyone has bad days, and if it just falls on one of the tryout games, then it might just not be good for them.
Yeah, Max, what do you think? I know you're considering juniors in the next season.
Yeah, yeah, it's like really hard to kind of get like good idea of players with the whole COVID thing. I mean, I'm sure they still watch through like like the camera and rinks and stuff, but I feel like it's good if you kind of get to know their personality because you don't want to have like like a jerk on your team. You want to have a guy that's like not only loyal but kind of the team the coaches respect.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah. All right. So, walk us through the emotions of your first Armada game, and like, were you nervous or were you like more excited or maybe a bit of both?
Yeah, I was definitely nervous as a 16-year-old going in, and our first game was against Sherbrooke. And last year, like the year before my year, they were said to be one of the best teams there, maybe even Memorial Cup team. So it was definitely nerve-wracking going up against them, but I was also super excited because I was basically living my dream.
Yeah. And how far into that season did you get your first point?
I think it was we played the two first games against Sherbrooke and then it got shut down. But then that next bubble, I think it was our third game in, I got my first point.
Wow.
Oh, that was awesome. Yeah. And walk us through that play, if you remember it.
Yeah, I was just on the power play at the top and I faked a shot, then passed it to the left side, and then they passed it out cross ice to the right side, and it was just a one-timer goal.
Great. Now, I mean, that must have felt great. I mean, like in your third game, you already get a point. Yeah.
Yeah, it was awesome.
Yeah. All right, Max. What's your next question?
Yeah. So is there anything behind the number 84 or like were you able to choose that number or was it just assigned to you?
Well, I was always 4 growing up, but last year they retired 4, so I had to switch numbers, and I thought about it all summer. And growing up, my dad was always number 8, so I kind of mashed them together for both of us. So now I'm 84.
That's cool.
Yeah. Max, how do you get your number?
Oh, well, I don't know. I've had a bunch of different numbers. I was with 40 for 5 years for Rask. And this year it was taken by a guy who's been on the team for 5 years. So I wasn't taking it from him. So I went with 1 for like Luongo. Everybody kind of respects him. So it's like a simple goalie number. Everybody has it, so why not?
Yeah. I got lucky with my number, and I've had my number 30 for around, I want to say like 8 or 9 years. Yeah, I mean, like ever since I started playing hockey, like I picked out my number 30 right away because Henrik Lundqvist obviously got a lot of respect for that guy. So of course, just wearing that number for like basically like my whole hockey career until I recently stopped like this year. So like I've worn it like my whole career. So never had to switch at all. No arguments about that.
That's awesome.
Yeah. Thank you. And what are your expectations for the next QMJHL season? And are you excited to hopefully see your name be or to see you be taken in the NHL draft next year?
Yeah, well, for my expectations this year, I'd like to be top 40, some power play time, and just get my coaches to realize and respect me and just feel comfortable putting me on the ice late in games. Last year, just because I didn't get a lot of ice because we had some good players, so now it's my time to step up. So I want to do that, hopefully points, because I only got 2 last year and I'm an offensive guy.
Yeah.
And seeing my name get drafted, that would just be amazing. It's what you work for as a kid when you grow up. So finally you see it pay off would just be amazing.
Yeah, that would be awesome. Just to see your name there from Blainville-Boisbrand, like every kid wishes that dream, and that's what like everyone works for, like you said. Yeah. So Max, you go now.
Yeah, so as an offensive defenseman, I'm sure you're moved around a lot on power plays and just your like actual like lines. And I know coaches love moving like offensive guys around, but is there a favorite defenseman you like to play with that you just feel like you match well with?
Well, I haven't had much we didn't do much partner work last year because I was in no lineup, so it was nothing really for sure. But this year we have some injuries and guys away at NHL camps, so maybe later on I could answer that. But for right now, I honestly don't know because we haven't really played much games yet.
Yeah.
Got it. Yeah. And I know every hockey player has to work out. So, what's your workout routine like, and what are like your favorite exercises that you do?
Like in the summer?
Yeah, in the summer. Yeah.
Okay. Well, in the summer through the weekdays, other than Friday, we'd get up and work out for 7 o'clock, no, 6 o'clock for an hour, and then on the ice at 7:30 for an hour. We'd basically just do some like squats, get the legs going, then some box jumps, keep your feet light, a lot of ladder work, a lot of quick starts and sprints. At the start, it was like some strength, but then once it got closer to camps, we started working on speed and get your heart rate up for the momentum at camps.
Yeah, that's really important. Yeah. So I row on my varsity team, like my varsity rowing team, and we did like conditioning like the whole summer.
Yeah.
It was really intense. Basically all squats and deadlifts with really heavy weights just to make sure that you are in shape. And I mean, with rowing, you don't really need like speed work
Mm-hmm.
in a way, like you need it on the water, but it's different in the gym.
Yeah.
So that's but like a lot of the stuff is the same. So squats, we do the same. We do around like 150 box jumps a practice, stuff like that. Max, what do you usually do?
Um, it really depends. I like to try to keep it like very simple in the like actual season. I don't want to like. I mean, as a goalie, you only got two. You don't want to get injured and like let the other goalie like come over and like play big time. So I'm trying to keep it like pretty simple in the actual season. But during the off season, pretty much anything like upper body, lower body, just try to really stay in shape.
Yeah.
Yeah. Uh, and I think our last question is gonna be what is your like favorite movie show that you watched on Netflix or just anywhere?
Oh, well, I really like The Office on Netflix, but I've got to say, a guy on my team this year told me about Prison Break, so I started watching that, and I really like that too.
Is that on Netflix?
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool. What's it
And,
about? I've never heard of it.
pardon?
I've never heard of it. What's it about?
Uh, oh, a brother is convicted for murder, and then the other brother does a crime so he can go to jail and break him out.
Oh wow.
And then it's just 5 seasons about them on the run and them trying to break out.
Yeah, that kind of reminds me of the show I watched on Netflix, Money Heist.
Oh, I watched that too. That's really
Yeah,
good. Yeah.
It got boring after like midway through season 2, but like the first season was honestly like amazing.
Yeah, and the 5th season just came out a couple weeks ago.
Nice. Yeah. Max, I know you've been a big Office fan. I know you like Outer Banks also. I'm a big Outer Banks and All American guy, although I do love The Office some episodes. So yeah, that's our shows. So that's gonna do it for this episode of Max and Men Talk Hockey presented by Axel Watch. Brayden, thanks so much for taking some time out of your day to come talk with us. This was an awesome episode. We really enjoyed having you on.
Yeah, thanks for having me. It was great.
No problem. As always, everyone, like the video, subscribe to the channel. Brayden, any last words for everyone?
No, you guys just like and subscribe.
All right, that's great. Max, what you got for everyone?
Do what he said.
All right, exactly. Everyone, do what Brayden Schmitt said. He's playing juniors. All right, that's gonna do it for our episode. All right, that's it.